Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to Speak English Simply. I'm Maya, and I'm so happy you're here with us today.
And I'm Alex. We are absolutely thrilled to have you joining us on another episode of our podcast.
You know what, Alex? Today we're talking about something that happens to almost all of us at least once a week, right?
What is it, Maya? Tell me.
We're talking about shopping for clothes, going to the clothing shop, the fun, the confusion, the "does this look good on me?" moments.
Oh man, yes. I love this topic. You know, I actually went shopping last weekend and I had so many awkward moments.
Oh, really? Tell us. But first, let me say, if you enjoy learning English through real conversations like this one, please, please, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you're having fun, give us a like, too. Now, Alex, spill the tea.
Okay, so I walked into this shop, right? And I couldn't find my size. I was looking everywhere.
Oh no, that happens to everyone. Let's start from the beginning for our listeners who might be new to shopping in English-speaking countries. When you walk into a clothing shop, what do you usually see first?
Well, there are different sections, like there's the men's section, the women's section, sometimes kids' clothes.
Exactly. And what about the racks, the shelves? Let's talk about the vocabulary here because this is really important.
Right. So you have racks, that's R-A-C-K-S. These are like metal frames where they hang clothes. Then you have shelves, which are the flat things where they put folded clothes.
Perfect explanation, Alex. And friends, when you walk in, there's usually a shop assistant or sales associate. Let me ask you, do you like talking to shop assistants?
Sometimes they can be really helpful, but sometimes they're a little too pushy, you know?
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. Can I help you? No, I'm just browsing. But let's learn the right way to interact with them. So when a shop assistant approaches you and asks, "Can I help you?" What are some good responses?
Well, if you need help, you could say, "Yes, I'm looking for a blue shirt in size medium."
Great. Or you could say, "I'm just looking around, thank you." And if you want help later, you can say, "Excuse me, can you help me find something?"
Right. And what if you don't know what size you are?
Excellent question. This is super common, especially if you're shopping in a different country. You can ask the shop assistant, "What size would fit me?" Or, "Can you help me find my size?"
And then they usually ask you some questions, right? Like your height or your usual size.
Exactly. They might say, "What size do you normally wear?" Or, "Are you usually a small, medium, or large?" Now, let's talk about actually looking at clothes. When you pick something up, what do you check?
The price tag, that's the first thing.
Oh my God, yes, everyone does that. The price tag shows the price, that's how much it costs, and usually the size and the material.
Material, what do you mean?
Oh, the material is what the clothes are made from, like cotton, wool, polyester, silk. These are all different materials. You might see it written as 100% cotton or 80% polyester, 20% cotton.
Ah, I see. And some people care about that more than others, right?
Absolutely. Some people prefer natural materials like cotton because they're more comfortable. Others like polyester because it's easier to clean. Now, let's say you find something you like. What do you do next?
You try it on.
Yes, you try it on. And this is where the magic happens, or sometimes the disaster happens. So you take the clothes to the fitting room. Do you know what a fitting room is?
It's like a small room where you can put on clothes to see if they fit you.
Perfect. Some shops call it a changing room or a dressing room, but they all mean the same thing. Now, when you go to the fitting room, the shop assistant might ask, "How many items do you have?" Let me explain why. Most shops only allow a certain number of clothes in the fitting room at one time.
Oh, so they want to keep track of things.
Yes, exactly. They usually say something like, "You can take up to 5 items in the fitting room." Now, here's a really important part. When you're in the fitting room trying on clothes, you might want to ask for a different size or color. How do you do that?
You knock on the door?
Yes, or you open the door a little bit and say, "Excuse me, can you bring me a size large instead of medium?"
What if you don't like how it looks on you?
Great question. You might say, this doesn't fit me very well, or this is too tight, or this is too loose.
What about the length?
Oh yes, you can say, this is too long, or this is too short. You can also say, the sleeves are too long, if we're talking about the arms of the shirt.
And what if the color doesn't suit you?
That's a great observation. You can say, this color doesn't suit me, or this color makes me look pale, which means it makes your skin look white or unhealthy. Or you could say, do you have this in another color?
I never knew how to say that before.
Right? This is exactly why we're here. So you've tried something on and you love it. What comes next?
You buy it.
Yes! You go to the checkout or the till or the register. These are all different words for the place where you pay. And here's something interesting. Shop assistants often try to sell you more things.
Oh yeah, they always ask if you want to buy something else.
Right? They might say, would you like to see our sale items? Or, can I interest you in our loyalty program? Or my favorite, do you need socks to go with that?
That's so funny. And then you have to decide if you really need it or not.
Exactly. And you know what? It's totally okay to say no. You can just say, no thank you, that's all for today.
What about paying? How do you pay in a modern shop?
Good question. You can pay in several ways. You can use cash, that's actual money, coins and bills, or you can use a credit card or debit card. You just put your card in the machine, or you tap it, or you insert your PIN.
PIN?
PIN stands for Personal Identification Number. It's usually 4 numbers that only you know. The shop assistant might say, would you like to pay with cash or card?
Understood. And then what happens?
Then the shop assistant will tell you the total. That's the total amount you need to pay. They'll say, that's $50, or that comes to 35 pounds, depending on your country. After you pay, they'll give you a receipt.
What's a receipt?
A receipt is a piece of paper that shows what you bought, how much you paid, and the date. It's important to keep it because if you want to return something, that means bring it back, you usually need the receipt.
Oh, that's useful information.
Very useful. So let me ask you something, Alex. When you go shopping, do you have a budget? Do you decide how much money you want to spend before you go?
Honestly, I try to, but I usually spend more than I planned.
Oh, you're not alone. That happens to so many people. But here's a good tip. Before you go shopping, decide how much money you can spend. Say to yourself, I have $100. I will only spend $100.
But then you see something you love.
And you think, oh, just this one more thing. I totally understand. But let's talk about something else. Sales. Do you like shopping when there's a sale?
Oh, yes. Everyone loves a sale.
Right. A sale is when the shop reduces the price. They might say, everything is 50% off. That means the price is half of the normal price.
How do you know there's a sale?
Great question. There are usually big signs or posters. You might see words like sale, discount, or 50% off. The shop might also put special stickers on individual items. Sometimes there are sales at specific times of the year, like after Christmas or at the end of the season.
What about online shopping? Is it different?
Oh, that's a whole different topic. But basically, the vocabulary is similar. You still look at sizes, colors, prices, and materials. You still check the return policy. That's the rules about bringing things back. But there's no fitting room, so you have to be more careful about checking the size guide.
Yeah, I've made mistakes buying online.
We all have. That's totally normal. Now, let's do something fun. I'm going to describe some clothing situations, and I want you to tell me, or our listeners, what you would say.
Okay, I'm ready.
Situation 1. You're in a clothing shop and you find a shirt you love. You're not sure if it's your size. What do you ask the shop assistant?
I would say, excuse me, is this a size medium?
Good. Or you could say, can you tell me what size this is? Now, situation 2. You're in the fitting room and the shirt is too tight. What do you say?
This is too tight. Can you bring me a larger size?
Perfect. You're getting so good at this. Situation 3. The shop assistant asks, would you like a bag? What do you say if you don't want one?
No, thank you. I don't need a bag.
Excellent. Or you could say, no, I'm fine, thank you. Now, situation 4. This is my favorite one. You try on pants and they're perfect, but you can see a small hole in them. What do you do?
I would show it to the shop assistant and say, I found a hole in these pants. Can I get a different pair?
Wow, Alex, you're amazing. That's exactly right. You're protecting yourself as a customer. That's really important.
Thanks.
Now, friends, I want to ask you some questions because we want to make this interactive. Here are some questions for you to think about or leave in the comments below.
Oh, I like where this is going.
Question 1. What's your favorite type of clothing to shop for? Is it shirts, pants, shoes, jackets, or something else? Leave your answer in the comments.
Question 2. What's the most awkward moment you've had in a clothing shop? Come on, everyone has one. Share with us.
Question 3. Do you prefer shopping in physical shops or online? And why? Tell us your reason.
And question 4. What's the most money you've ever spent on one piece of clothing? Don't be shy. We want to know.
Oh, yes. Those stories are always interesting. Now, before we wrap up, let me teach you a few more useful phrases, because these are things you'll definitely hear in a shop.
I'm listening.
So, when you're at the counter paying, the shop assistant might say, "That's all for you today?" They're asking if you want to buy anything else. You can say, "Yes, that's all, thank you," or "No, that's everything."
Got it.
They might also say, "Will that be cash or card?" You say, "Card, please," or "Cash, please."
And then?
They might say, "Do you have a loyalty card?" A loyalty card is a card that customers can use to get special prices or discounts. You say, "Yes, I do," or "No, I don't have one."
What if you want one?
Great question. You could say, "Can I sign up for a loyalty card?" And they'll explain how it works.
Interesting. Anything else?
Yes. At the end, they'll say, "Thank you for shopping with us," or "Have a great day." You can respond with, "Thank you, you too," or "Thanks, bye."
Those are really practical phrases.
They really are. You know what? I think we should do a little role play. Are you ready?
Oh, yes. I love role plays.
Okay. I'm a shop assistant and you're a customer. You walk into the shop and I say hello to you.
Okay. Hello. Welcome to our shop. Can I help you find anything today?
Hi. Yes, I'm looking for a blue t-shirt. Do you have one in size medium?
Of course. Let me show you. We have several styles. What kind of blue are you looking for? Light blue, dark blue, navy blue?
I think I like dark blue. Something that's casual, you know.
Perfect. I have just the thing. Follow me. Here's this one. It's very popular right now. Would you like to try it on?
Yes, please. Can you show me where the fitting room is?
Of course. It's right over there. You can take up to 5 items with you. Here's your number. It's 4.
Thank you. And scene. How was that, Alex?
That was fun. It's good to practice like that because it makes it less scary when you actually do it.
Exactly. This is why we love doing these real conversations. It helps you feel more confident.
Yeah, I used to be really nervous about asking shop assistants for help. But once you practice the phrases, it becomes so much easier.
And that's what we want for all of you listening. We want you to feel confident and comfortable in any situation, especially when shopping.
First, subscribe to Speak English Simply. We upload new episodes every week, and each one is packed with real English, fun conversations, and practical vocabulary.
Press that subscribe button right now. It's completely free, and it really helps us grow our community.
And please give us a like. If you enjoyed this episode, let us know. It means so much to us.
Also, leave a comment. Answer one of those questions we asked. Which one will you answer? Tell us your favorite clothing to shop for, your most awkward shopping moment, online or in-store, or that crazy amount you spent on one item.
And if you have friends or family who want to learn English, tell them about us. Share this episode with them. Speak English Simply is all about building a community of learners together.
We read all your comments, and we love hearing from you. You make this podcast possible.
Plus, if you have any topics you want us to cover, let us know in the comments. We're always open to new ideas.
You know what, Alex? I think we had a great time today talking about clothing shopping.
We really did. I learned so much, and I think our listeners did too.
And Honestly, I feel ready to go shopping in English now. I'm going to use all these phrases.
Go get those clothes. And remember, you can do this. English is everywhere, and shopping is one of the most natural ways to practice.
That's right. So go out there, be confident, and remember, if you don't understand something, it's completely okay to ask the shop assistant to repeat or explain.
Everyone makes mistakes, and that's how we learn.
So before we go, one more time, subscribe, like, and comment. Tell us about your shopping experiences in English. We want to hear from you.
Thank you so much for joining us on Speak English Simply. We hope you feel more confident about shopping in English now.
We'll see you in the next episode. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and keep smiling.
Goodbye, everyone. Happy shopping.
Don't forget to subscribe.
And like our video.
See you next time.